Hi, I'm Cheryl with Mama Dancing Bear Tarot and Coaching. I wanted to do a reading today on men versus women. And I do mean divine masculine, divine feminine. I do mean men relating to women and women relating to men. And I already have some stuff coming out, which is really cool. Reason for the reading is because I have plenty of girlfriends that are on dating apps. And we all talk, us girls, and we're kind of floored at how, and there's four of us. So, we're not every girl, but we are continually floored at how the conversations are going, mostly on dating apps. I am really floored to the point where I don't do it. And it just blows my mind. I think the last person I was actually talking to basically was like, well, are you the curvy type? And I'm like, yes, sir, I am. And what do you like to do? And he's like, well, how curvy? And then I'm like, so yeah, I am. And like, even shot a picture. Here's a picture. And then he wanted to continue to talk about the girls. And I was like, dude, we've been talking for 24 hours. And I had to delete him. But so here's the Ace of Wands. Hesitant, missed opportunities, wasted talent, potential, infertility, because it's upside down. The King of Swords, secure, routine, intelligent, rational, logical power, authority, strength, manners. Manners. You see that word? Conversation. You see that word? Well, you don't see it, but I do. I'm reading it. Discerning, detached, head over heart. An unemotional, analytical man of authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. The Two of Wands in reverse. Fear of change, decisiveness, restricted options, failed negotiations, lack of activity. And the Tower at the end. Chaos. Now, this could be just my energy because I had to delete this person. Just from 5, I think, 10 times back and forth. And the conversation came up already about, hey, chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster, loss, tragedy, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, natural disasters, collapse of an old way of life, shattering false beliefs. Shattering false beliefs. Now, is it my beliefs that I just think that is just insanely tacky? If you met somebody organically, which is how I plan to do, if I plan at all, I'm going to put this back because I just want to ask a question. If you meet somebody organically and you're talking to them, well, maybe if you're talking at a bar, I guess, and you're trying to like get them to go home with you, like a booty call of sorts. But if you like went out to dinner with someone or went out to do coffee or something, I guess you would know what they look like. But do you think it's appropriate to start in on the, sexual stuff immediately? I think it's disgusting. Of course, I've been in a committed relationship for 26 years. And coming out into the scene, and I can't. Imbalance, self-indulgence, excess, clashing, recklessness, hastiness, with the temperance in reverse. So that's what Spirit thinks about us in our dating scene with, all these apps. But I was on eHarmony. Like, that's the expensive one where you're supposed to know that if you're looking for somebody, you're looking for a connection that's not, not about that hookup business. I've actually just learned that, if you say I like to have fun, that actually means something completely different. Okay, let me ask a question. Spirit, how can we be better at communicating with the opposite? The opposite sex. And please don't be offended, but this is really for my friends. The Nine of Swords. Lots of anxiety, negativity, deep unhappiness, stress, burden, overwhelmed, a breaking point, inability to cope or face life, mental anguish, guilt, regret, remorse, focusing on the past, subject of gossip with the Nine of Swords. So what can we do to become better? Innocence, freedom, originality, yes, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, spontaneity with the Fool. The Fool also is a card of non-commitment. So I guess honesty, being honest. What is it that you want? And I love when the trash takes itself out. So, hey, I put exactly what I want on the profile, and then people come out and they're just like, okay, guys come out and they're like, ooh, I really like your, and I'm like, oh, thanks. Which nobody would do that. Nobody would come up to somebody one-on-one in public and just be like, I really like your breasts. It's like, what? Did you say that? I guess because they're hiding behind their computer, they think it's okay to talk like that. But we have to have strength. We have to have inner strength, courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, taming, controlling the beast within, taming the beast within, harnessing instinctive desires, proper channeling of libido. These cards don't lie. They know exactly what we're asking today. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. And that's 8. That's my life number or whatever. It's kind of neat. Harnessing instinctive desires. Proper channeling. As a Scorpio, I lead with my heart. So, ain't nobody getting anywhere with that. Here's the man of choice. Trust, wealth of knowledge, caring, healing, good advice. The King of Cups. Someone who understands unconscious motivations. A man in touch with his emotional life. A good friend. A mature, emotionally stable person. But this is what I've been getting. Discontentment, apathy, disinterest, stagnation, impulsiveness. Negative patterns, detached people. What, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Missed opportunities, out of your depth, out of control, left behind, rude, tactless, hurtful. Someone who opposes or upsets your plans. Spirit, what else can you tell us? What do women need to understand about why men are acting this way? And not all men. I'm not naive to know that it's not everyone. I just haven't found them yet. Or them yet. I haven't found any of them yet. Maybe I'm the delusional one. Because 25 years is a long time to not understand how the dating scene could have went. It's really gross. It's really gross. And it's, one of the four, I'm not even going to say, but it's just gross because people get sick over it. And they're just like, it's better to stay alone until you find the one. 100%. Which used to be the case. And, I'm sticking with that. Let me see what the white cards have to say. What is it that a woman wants? Can we go that way? Okay, did you see that? The guys are saying too much. They want too much. But the Nine of Cups is actually about indecision. They want the Ten of Cups. Some of them. The Seven of Pentacles, which is too many choices, commitment issues. And we all know this one. Boundaries around the heart. Okay? So what do, as women, the Tower, Seven of Pentacles again, and the Ten of Cups in reverse again. Okay, so the Ten of Cups in reversal. Now, I know what this is going to say. And I say this, I've said this before. The traditional way of doing things is no longer on the table. Everybody's dual income, or we're single doing our own income. The reverse position, the Ten of Cups reverse, suggests that a group's collective goodwill is damaged. Yeah, it's damaged. And its safety net is fraying. Personal judgment and rejection abound. Things are being said and done that will be regretted later. Someone has to make the first move in a more positive direction, leaving judgment and criticism behind. Meditation is called for in order to reestablish some mutual trust and support. This person, or the collective, will provide an example to others to follow, or a team endeavor will dissolve. A team endeavor will dissolve. The collective might dissolve over this situation. The storm which precedes the rainbow is not over yet. The storm that precedes the rainbow is not over yet. I also had somebody reach out that I knew from a long time ago. And I was like, yeah, let's catch up. And literally, after I agreed to meet up with him, he said, should we make sure there's any kind of particular venue around next door? Next to where we meet? I'll set it up. And I'm like, I don't know. I like walking and hiking because I'm an idiot. I had no idea what he meant. And he's like, haha, I mean, I've been thinking about this for well over 20 years. And I'm like, oh. No, I'm good. I'm good. And then I literally I lead with my heart. So, and nobody wants to take that time. And that's fine. Somebody will or somebody won't. I'll be fine either way. The Tower card reversed suggests that the drama is over. All leaning towers have fallen. Leave behind the issues and emotions that caused this to happen. Ask yourself what you can do now that the options of your past are closed. As you pick yourself up and begin again, You will find renewed energy. I found that. And your next significant endeavor. I love the Tower. It's very straightforward. If you have a bad foundation, it will come crashing down. In practicality, all renditions of the Tower card, disaster is striking or has just struck. The demons, the madness, the despair are released from ancient hiding places, and nature conspires with human failings to destabilize a society. Jeez. The upheaval is collective and impersonal. Most upheavals have been collective and impersonal. Let us remember these images were created for the educated nobles and clergy. So that image was created. So I see a king, another crown, maybe the queen crown or something. They're falling from the tower. There's a snake at the bottom. Yeah. I remember how Mary, like the statues of Mary, you always see her stepping on the snake. She's standing there, she's beautiful. It's because she calmed the snake represents the devil, and the devil in tarot is addictions. It's multiple things. Hold on. Greed, envy, materialism, obsession, and sexual lust. And that card just said, So basically, until we all go within and work on our demons, our devils, the star came out. Renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, have faith, being in the spotlight. So until we go in and clear, I could show you the star card that she's got. I should send this to that guy because she's got like boobs. Anyway, she's just dipping her hand in the water. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out. Yep. Taking the water from one place, pouring it into another. That reminds me of that Bible story of the kid that was trying to put the ocean in the water. The ocean in the water. And the ocean in a hole. He wanted to put all that whole ocean into his little hole that he dug. I don't know if that's a Bible story or just one that Sister Gabriel told me years back. So we got to climb. We got to climb. With the 8 of Wands in reverse. And I mean, collectively, both sides need to do the work. It's not just going to be the girls. The girls ain't just going to do it. Boys ain't just going to do it. This is for everyone. Any kind of relationship, I think. The 8 of Wands in reverse position. Awaken to the changes that are happening. That's probably for me. Changes that are happening in your life. Denial does not serve you. When 8 of Wands is reversed, it is tempting to deny that a powerful chain of consequences have been unleashed in your life. It is very important that you awaken to the changes happening all around you. This is not a good time for you to assume that everything is fine the way it is. It's not fine the way it is, Spirit. That's why I'm reading these cards. Well, the 4 of Wands is a nice one because it's just, like a table is stable with 4 legs. That's kind of how the 4 of Wands is. A four of the suit is a teamwork card, often symbolized by two couples that have come together to create something profitable and enduring. Quite likely, they will create a gift for the future, a business, hospital, theater, or university. They represent the founding families of the future community that will grow around their inspiration. Teamwork is key. I love the Four of Wands. So, if you're just looking, isn't there one called Tinder for that? But, on my profile, it's like, I'm not your girl. And then people still come through and they're like, you're gorgeous. And I'm like, I should just know right then. Because they're lying. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not going on that thing anymore. It's annoying and obnoxious. The Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse as some help on relationships and why they're so incredibly insane. Help us out, Spirit. Help me find the... Now, the devil, remember, is that greed and that lust and everything. In reverse, the devil reverse suggests that you are enjoying creating chaos and resistance for no particular positive reason. Your sense of humor could be a bit twisted. No, not mine. Your motive may be vengeance, or you are simply being irritated. All right, this one ain't going live. A juvenile prankster streak in you must be corralled and changed before it gets into further trouble. Suppress those impulses until you successfully engineer a shift away from this careless behavior. Such antics will cost you in the long run, even though they seem to amuse you at the moment. Okay, so I took that as for me. Yes, Spirit. I got it. But let's change it for the collective. The Devil card reverse suggests that the collective are enjoying creating chaos. So I feel like maybe we're bored and resistance for no particular reason, which is the Five of Swords. See how I found that in like so many, it's telling me to show you. I want to make a deck that has lacrosse players with the Five of Swords, because that's what that means. They're just doing it for sport, or if it's happening in like the workplace or with family, creating chaos for no apparent reason because you're lacking within. A juvenile prankster streak in the collective must be corralled and changed before it gets into further trouble. You have to suppress those impulses until you successfully engineer a shift away from careless behavior. Such antics will cost you in the long run. Yes, cost you in the long run. So let's talk about costing in the long run. If you are ignoring your intuition and ignoring spirit, you will be blocked. You will be blocked from money, love, good fortune. That's why I'm doing this, is because I was avoiding sharing, doing this, and accept your gifts. Kept coming out. Accept your gifts, accept your gifts, accept your gifts. And balance. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, fine. I'll do it. What do I have to lose? Four of Cups in reverse. Apathy, feeling unfulfilled in the upright. Because he sees that cup. He's got 3 other cups. She, he. I don't know. These are old cards. However you want to put that. He's dreaming of a different cup. The Four of Cups reverse indicates that the collective may not be making the reasons for some reluctance. They are feeling clear. They are not feeling clear about themselves or others. Some part of them is resisting the flow of events, but are not admitting their own part in any of it. It may be manifesting as a sort of foot dragging or unmotivated passive-aggressive stalling. Recognize this mood as a symptom of a deeper dissatisfaction and come clean about yourself and your real feelings. There is something here to be learned. And if you don't learn it, like I was saying, if you don't learn it, it will continually, your ancestors, I mean, they get mad at us. They get mad at us. Think of your children and your children's children. If you could look down and somehow communicate, would you be happy with what we're doing? If you could look down on your children and you see them acting like you, would you, what would you do? You would try everything to be like, hey, dude, it's easier than this. Do that. Just stop. Stop the self-imposed prison. It's not like, I don't care what anybody thinks. It's more like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I've been called to do something and I'm going to do it. And it comes across as kind of cocky. Like the third person opening the door. Not opening the door for the little old lady at the Dollar Tree. You need to get automatic doors, by the way. First guy just runs right over there and opens the door. Was that just a show? I don't know. Are they just trying to show everybody, look how good of a person I am? The second guy, they don't care. Guy or girl. They don't care at all. They're like, I'm shopping. I'm busy. I don't have time to take care of anybody in society. And then the third guy or gal just kind of looks. Maybe she wants to open her own door. Maybe that will make her feel better about herself. It just happened yesterday at the grocery store. Poor woman couldn't figure out how to pay. I helped her. And then the register lady, her name was Star. And I don't know if this has any relevance, but they were the same race. And they were both women. And Star was so mean to her. It's like being mean to your own grandmother. And she said, I don't know. And I'm like, what do you mean, Star? What do you mean, I don't know? You got to help her. She's like, I don't have to help her. All I have to do is ring this stuff up. She didn't figure it out. And I was like, okay. So I went over and I helped her. But where have we gotten where a 20, not even 20-something, thinks that it's okay to not help an elderly lady at the grocery store when it's their job and they're being paid for it? One person. Now, I'm not saying it's everybody. I just need one healing heart card because my beautiful kid is home from school and I am excited to see him. Come on. One healing heart. I'm going to pick it. If you don't do it, I'm going to pick it. All right. Healing heart. Face your shadow and grow. Face your shadows and grow. There's a ton of stuff on YouTube about facing your shadows and growing. It's all we have to do. But both sides have to do it. And let's have some patience with ourselves. And let's stop talking about the stuff that doesn't matter. because I don't know. Have a good one.